Bless up BXG Nation, welcome again to the channel. So viewers, so we have DJ Cash Kid interviewing King Ping from King Addies Sound, people. And if you don't know DJ Cash Kid, people, you need to go follow Dub for Dub on Instagram and also subscribe to them on YouTube. So viewers, Dub for Dub third season not gonna be normal. Yeah man, the third season, you know that go consist of dub for dub clashing people. So yeah man, some big sound, some legendary sound go up on the platform. So on the need to go follow and subscribe to the YouTube channel them to see what are going on dub for dub. Alright, so Kingpin I give for him history how him getting at the sound system culture, people. And it's not that different because you don't know so Kingpin grew up born and grew up in Brooklyn, people. So it's not that different how him get into the sound system culture from the Jamaican way. You see me, people. He also make the people them know say Vybz Kartel used to DJ live on Paltalk, people. Me not even did know about that the app there. So that app is a long time app where people could go live and just like an Instagram live right now, people. So you can see say a long time Vybz Kartel and market himself overseas, people. That's why Vybz Kartel big so right now, giant in the thing, because the man is so smart and he using word ethic for market himself and make sure say him put out tune for everybody. Cause if you don't like this Vybz Kartel, there's someone out there who like that song where you don't like. So people, make we hear what Kingpin DJ Cash Kid are reason about, people.
Which party I forward from? Which party I, raised? Which one you grew up?
I was born in Brooklyn. Born in Brooklyn, New York, Interfaith Medical Hospital. When I go, I've seen it. Yeah. Brooklyn. My parents come from Barbados. Both parents, mother, father, grandmother, everybody technically. And I mean, I wasn't born in Barbados, so I don't really have that strong, I would just probably spend like a summer here and there in, that kind of way. But I don't have that Bajan thing, that Bajan background like that. But I was born here, you understand what I'm saying? In America.
So, growing up in like Brooklyn now, what was it like growing up in Brooklyn as a, juvenile? What was the music like, the music scenery like? What was it like in Brooklyn?
In Brooklyn, growing up I ain't gonna say it's rough, because, Brooklyn is like any other place you go technically, but when it comes to like music-wise, you learn all genres of music here. You get to see everybody's culture here, because this is like the melting pot. If you name an island right now, they are here. They are here. There's different parts of it. If you walk down Flatbush, there's parts that's Grenadian. Keep walking down a little further, there's parts that's Spanish. Keep walking, you will see Haitians. So you learn, and we all got different friends from going to school here. So we all know, we pick up on everybody's culture. Jamaicans are heavy on Flatbush Church. Brooklyn is like a big melting pot with every island, every culture. So we pick up on everybody's culture. So we know how that goes. We know every culture out here.
Okay. So, in school time, like when they call high school, what was the, growing up in Brooklyn, what was like the music scene in like Brooklyn? Was there any sounds where, were they big in Brooklyn where you first said that sound there? Before, like, otherwise from Addies.
Brooklyn get all the sounds, man. All the sounds you hear about, we're all doing these things. Summertime, block parties is always, well, when we say block party, I think y'all would call like I don't know how to explain it, because I never really seen a block party in London before, honestly. A block party is like
a street party.
Yeah, street party technically, yeah. Like how when I went for Notting Hill and Saxon had their something like that. Yeah, I mean, a block party. So everybody just be chilled on the block, music playing, kids be running around, playing around, that kind of vibes. You know what I mean? So we would see all the sounds out there playing. High school, though, high school was more, high school, I would say like DJs that used to be in school. Yeah, we used to DJ in our high school. Me personally, I used to DJ for like 4 different high schools. From I was doing it from them times, like in high school days, junior high.
When you say DJ, I mean select, right? I mean DJ.
Select. I used to be a DJ selector for my high school. I used to go to Thomas Jefferson High School in Brooklyn. That's like around the corner, which happens to be like around the corner from Addies base. It's crazy how everything kind of came together. You understand? So I went to that high school. And I used to DJ down the block at Maxwell. I used to DJ at Prospect Heights. A lot of places when I was in high school. You know what I mean? So those things helped me. But like when I was coming up, junior high, we used to go to like the bowling alley, see Stone Love. We see all these sounds. We see all these sounds playing. So it was a wicked vibe sometime, you know?
Yeah. Could imagine, Star. Could imagine. So what made Kingpin, say selecting? What make you say, I want to be a selector? Was there anybody that inspired you, or a particular person, a particular sound, or?
It's not a sound. I never was like it was never to say like a sound thing that made me do it. I always used to play music. My parents, mother, always plays music in the house. Like up to now, even though she's more of a church woman now, but she always would play music. Up to this morning, I go over there, she's playing gospel and everything, you know what I mean? So she always plays music. My family always were like music people. So I remember as a young kid, I used to have like 2 CD players trying to mix, but not knowing what I was doing. I was just trying to do something, like try to blend it, but it was just something that was like, I don't know. I think I was just made to do that. You know what I mean? As young, I used to play like, even in high school, I used to play like in the band and shit. Like I used to play like drums, all kind of stuff like that. I'm like a music person, you know what I mean? Like I just deal with music, like, you know what I mean? So it's always been a part of me.
Okay. So yes, what you said then is like, if it wasn't for selecting, maybe it would be a drummer, or you'd be play the piano or something in a music.
Yeah. Definitely. I used to be like, I do so much music stuff. Like that's the only thing I literally do like every day. Music. I play drums. I'm trying to teach myself to play a little piano, keyboard. I'm getting there. I ain't there yet where I want to be, but it's just, my thing is just music. It's just something I believe that I was made to do. Though.
Yeah. All right then. So high school days, you say you was selecting at, is it other high school parties and them something there?
Yeah.
All right. So you select at the party them, you do your thing.
Yeah.
You're getting older now. Take me through the years where you forward from the out of high school and you go college, and then you're going at the club scene, and then as you get older from the teenage days and up. Take me through them time there and the transition.
When I left high school now, I used to go to, I didn't really go to a college first. I went to a trade school where I learned sound engineering, like working with Pro Tools and stuff like that. Because that's what I wanted to do. I didn't want to go do nothing else. That's me. I wanted to do music, you understand? So like I know how to do, I work with Logic and all these programs, and I know how to do all that real good. So that's what I wanted to do. But the music part of it, like going to clubs, I really don't know. I used to play with a sound. When I was in high school, I used to play with a sound system, a Guyanese sound system from Vanderveer. I know you heard of Vanderveer. Everybody bigs up Vanderveer in dances. Vanderveer is like them time of Vanderveer was like a place you didn't want to be around, you know what I mean? Them time. So I used to play for a Vanderveer song. And that's when I used to play in high schools and stuff. But that was more like a sound.
What was the song name?
It was called Special Guest. It was a nice song, but it wasn't like a dub plate sound. It was just a sound system. That's what they more focused on, sound system thing. As in speakers, amps, and big, when I tell you big sound system guys. And I mean, so that's what I used to do. And we used to play enough dances. We used to play like little dances here and there and everything. But it wasn't like on this level where we at. It was just a thing. Sometimes I'm probably like not even too sure how old I was sometimes, but whatever, right? But after that, I never really used to do much. I used to just chill, honestly. I used to just chill, be in the house playing beats, and this is where the clashing part of it came into it. Like, I would be online. I had some friends, they used to be on this thing called Yahoo.
Yeah.
Right? You know Yahoo. They used to have like chats, like Yahoo chat rooms and shit. So you go in there and they clashing. I mean, I know about clashing. I knew about what clashing was, but I never tried to be in that thing. I used to be more a juggling kind of person, and I mean playing all kinds of music, whatever. So when I get into these group chats, I see like these dudes clashing and clashing. I'm picking up on it, and then I realize, yo, I like this. You know what I mean? So that's where the clashing aspect of the thing came into it. And I mean, I started clashing on that, and then from there they transitioned from that thing. From that, it transitioned from Yahoo to Paltalk. And I'm pretty sure you heard of Paltalk.
You know what? It's only this year we hear about that something named Paltalk. Me in a one sound group me in a me hear somebody say Paltalk. A man used to clash on Paltalk. And you know, funny enough, your name did forward up, and a man say, like, you used to play a song before Addies, and him say, Kingpin used to do Paltalk. So like the man I said, yo, Paltalk, I hear that thing. And the man said, Kingpin used to play Paltalk. Look at it now, where I say, where. You see me? So me hear about this. What is Paltalk? What is Paltalk?
Paltalk is like, Paltalk the same thing as Yahoo, but it's just more, I would say, upscale in a way, because the quality is better, whatever. So everybody went from Yahoo to Paltalk. And it was the same thing. People juggling, people clashing, you know what I mean? And if you name some of the I can tell you a lot of the selectors that are doing it right now in this business came from that. Jimmy Split. Who else? Dapper Lee. It's so much of them. If Sound Systems is on it, like Earth Ruler was on it, but not the selectors we see today, like one of the elders from I don't know if you know Jocko. Jocko used to be on there. It's so much. Yeah, artists used to pass through as well. Like, it was so much. Because if you was with an artist, you know what I mean? If a selector was with an artist, or an artist was in for a show, they would bring the artist and they would DJ live right there on. Kartel was on Paltalk one time. Swear to God. Kartel was DJing live in Paltalk one time. Frankie Paul, whole heap of people. Dynamic was in Paltalk. A lot of the selectors that are running this shit today, I could curse, whatever. As I was saying, a lot of these artists, a lot of these selectors that are like running this today, are like came from that thing, because all we used to do was clash every single day. And them times we didn't even really have dub plates like that. We used to have like 45. You know, like the Soundboy 45 tune. Dub plate tonight, and it was all them kind of tunes we used to play, all them tunes, and that's how we learned it. You know what I mean? And then, you know, some of us did have dubs, and that's how I started to get into the dub plate thing, because one day I was on Paltalk, and they used to have like tournaments. So they had this tournament called, it was like a winner. I don't know if you ever played basketball when they say like, who got next? You know, like you win, you stay on, you win. Yeah. If you lose, you come off. So I won I swear I probably won like 9 clashes in a row. Nine or whatever. Just killing people, blah, blah. And a sound owner was like, he was impressed. Like, that was one of the sound I used to play before Addies. It's called Melotex. And he was impressed. And he was like, I know this guy play some dub plates now. So he had just said, yo, come play some dubs. And he gave me the sound to play. And that's
what year was that?
I don't even know the year. I'm not good with years, bro. I'm not even too sure.
Long time ago. Long time ago.
Probably 2000, I would say 2005, 2006, one of them years. You know what I mean? But that was like that's how the dub plate part of it started. And I mean, Melotex was the first dub plate sound I ever played. And that's the sound that kind of put me out there on the streets, you know, on the road.
So what all right, Melotex, and what was it like playing that sound? Was there like, what was your first clash upon Melotex? What was your feeling? Cause you say that was new to you, the dub plate. Not new to you, but you clashing with dub plate.
Yeah.
So what was that like, and what was your first clash?
I mean, it took a while for me to actually go on the road and clash, but it was like I was just literally same way clashing on the internet though. You understand? Just clashing, same way, winning same way. And then one day I think one of my brethren just said, "Yo, we going to a clash." It was like a one of them tournament clashes where clash thing was kind of dead in Brooklyn at that time. It wasn't really, you see like how we got a lot of clashes nowadays. It was kind of like, it wasn't the same. So they were trying to build it back. A dude named Notch had linked me from, what happened, I went to the clash and I'm standing up in the clash and I'm looking around like I'm listening to the sound playing. I'm telling myself, bro, I could win this. Like I could beat these dudes in this shit. I mean, and that's just it's not like I'm downplaying them or dissing them, but I was just saying like, yo, I can win this shit. If I wanted to, I could do it. And I was standing up next to my brother and I was like, oh, I told him like, yo, I could win this. He's like, yo, you know what? Join it. The opportunity is there. So I linked the promoter, which was Notch from Rotted Promotions. And he said like, send him a mix for 10 minutes or whatever. I sent the mix and all of a sudden he linked me in. I joined the clash in like, I think the next 2 weeks or the next 3 weeks, something like that. And then, the first clash I was in was with like 5 sounds. I can't remember every sound. I know Killamari was in it though, for a fact. I think A. Marley was it, Killamari. I can't remember every sound. But I won though. I won. And then it's like it was a tournament. I won that round and then I went to the finals. If you win that one, you go to the finals. And in the finals, I clashed against like King Jam, a sound from Japan, a sound from Boston, some local Brooklyn sounds as well. And that was the dance that I won that trophy and everything. That was like the first trophy I ever won. And that was wicked. That was a good look.
So like, what was it like though? Cause this is your first real clash. Was you like, I say, yo, did you ever doubt yourself and feel like, say,
I don't ever doubt myself when it comes to music, because I always feel like I can do it. You understand? If anybody knows me, they know I don't like to lose. I don't like to lose at all. So if I'm doing something, I'm gonna go hard at it. You understand?
Yeah.
So there's nothing to doubt anymore. I may be a little bit nervous in the beginning because you're doing something for the first time, so the nerves is gonna be there. But as soon as I start playing, all that go right through the door. So it's just focus and that's that. You know what I mean? So I never doubted myself in that.
Okay, all right then. So that was the first dance, the first clash. Yeah. After that, did the phone start ring? Like more clash dates?
After that, well, I can't honestly, I can't remember all these things. I feel like I'm so much.
You remember your history, you know.
I know it's true.
When you get all them tell you them say, yo, them time you did. You see me?
Yeah, it's true. But I remember I clashed. After that one, I believe I clashed for techno. I clashed in the Bronx with couple sounds, Super Tremor. I didn't win that one. I could be honest and say I didn't win that one. I made it to tune for tune, and something happened where selector played the wrong song, and whatever happened. I ain't stressing. I didn't win that one. But the next dance was a dance called Time to Shine. I believe Tech 9 do that dance. Tech 9, big up Tech 9 in Webster. Tech 9 do that dance in that was on Utica Avenue. I remember it clearly. That was against JFX from California. Sharky Super Force. Force was in that dance. Who else was in that dance? Lexus Superior was in that dance. Mm-hmm. That dance had a lot of people, man. I remember Father Blunt was the host of that clash too. And that was a wicked dance too. I won that dance hands down though. Yared was in that dance as well. Me and Yared went to tune for tune. Yeah, man.
Okay.
And that's still on Mellotex some days. And that was a dance that made me play Addies. Yeah.
Why? What happened? What happened in that dance to the transit? What happened right there? So why you play Addies? Somebody approach you and say, "Yo."
No, man, from before that, they had Andrew Digital. You know, he used to be around all the time, big promoter. You know, he's always promoting clashes. So the smallest clash, once clash people are there, Andrew Digital is there. So he's watching everything. So he's wondering who the hell is this kid that's, you know, doing so well in these clashes. You understand? So I guess every time the Addies was looking for like new youths to play the sound, new, you know what I mean, fresh faces to play the sound. And Andrew had approached me about it, but I'm looking at him like, Addies want me to play the sound? Hell no, you fucking. I'm not taking him seriously. Like, nah, brother. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then like he had linked me again about it, and I was like, yo, he sounded like he's serious, but I don't know what it was. I just wasn't. I didn't want to do it because I'm like a loyal person. If I'm part of a team, if I'm part of something, like if I say Addies, bro, that's what I say. I'm not gonna look to go. I'm not looking at no other sound. I'm not doing that. So them time my thing was Mellotex, you know what I mean? And at them times, even though I was clashing a lot, I was juggling a lot. Like I was playing in a lot of big events out here for, you know what I mean? Me and my next brethren. Them times I had a brethren that was playing with me. I would MC, he would play. And we was playing like a lot of big dances, a lot of soca parties, a lot of reggae parties. And we were doing very well, like a lot of dances every week, book. So I didn't want to.
So in a nutshell, you kind of say like you could have gone on the juggling road if you did want to.
Definitely. But it's just I didn't want to leave that because you know Mello gave me that opportunity and it was going well. And I mean, so after that Art of War, then Digital see me like face to face again, and he's like, "Pin, come on, man, and then we need whatever." And he had linked me about it, so I said, I didn't really pay him no mind still, but I went home and I was thinking about it and I was talking about it with my brethren, and he was like, yo, that's a big opportunity. That's Addies, bro. And I'm saying, yo, that is Addies. And I mean, like, that's a big move. You understand? And
major.
And then I don't know what happened, and I told Father Mello one day, the owner of Mellotex, and he was just like, yo, if they want you to play the sound, bro, it's the best thing. Because they could take you places that I can't. Like, you know what I mean? They can do things more for you than I can right now. You understand?
You have to big him up on that still. Enough man now do that still. You see me?
Yeah.
Enough sound owner now. You have to big him up on that.
Yeah, man. I respect him for that highly. You know what I mean? So when he told me that, that one was like, yo. When he said that, I just said, you know what? It makes sense. Even though I didn't want to leave the song, but you know, loyalty, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I mean, so it's just like, I just did it. And so far it's been good. You know what I mean? It's been real good. It's been good. That's how I ended up playing King Addies.
All right, then. So, you want here now. Addies. So,
yeah.
What you feel like when you first tried Addies? What was the feeling like? You still never believe it, and you was like, "Yo, man, I gotta kill everything now." What was the feeling? What was the vibe?
It was more like you know what it was? It was like I'm gonna say disbelief. What was disbelief to me? Like what I couldn't believe was how much dubs I had in my hand, like at my fingertips. Because when they gave me the hard drive, I'm there looking at it like, what the hell is going on right now? Like, and I'm listening to all the artists, Bounty Killer for Days, Cobra, Beanie Man, like tunes that you always listen on the cassettes and stuff. And it's like, yo, I got this. And I mean, so that right there was like, wow. And I mean, like, wow, that part of it was crazy. And 2 weeks in, not even like a whole month to with the dubs, 2 weeks, I was on a plane to Canada to play with King Turbo and King Klepto. You know what I mean? Hold on. 2
2 weeks. Brethren, did you eat your kid? There's no way you could have known Addies boxing at 2 weeks unless there's a wicked fast learner.
I'll be honest with you. I had picked out some tunes that I thought I would have played. But I mean, you know, you're gonna pick out things that you think you like, you're familiar with. So that's what I did. But I ain't know it. I honestly that at that point I didn't really know it. You know what I mean? I'm playing tunes from intro and all kind of stuff, but it's just I wasn't really ready, but I'm glad it happened that way because they threw you in when they throw you in the fire, you get better real fast.
Yeah. You just have to do it. You're dead there, you have to do it. So like, you know, how that dance did it go, by the way?
I mean, it was a good dance. We probably got the biggest forwards of the night, Addies. Me and Killer Boo went down there. We got the biggest forwards of the night. King Turbo. I mean, everybody was throwing their words, but King Turbo wasn't throwing his word. That was Ricky Turbo at the time. Ricky Turbo had he had World Clash. I think the month after or something like that. So you know when these sound men got a big dance coming, and they be talking about, well, I can't really play my box. Like, who hasn't heard the boxer? It's just weird shit. But whatever. It's like, you know what I mean? He was just on his calm, I'm not going to play tunes or whatever. But, Polly and them was talking his shit, so we have to talk that shit back. That goes. Yeah.
All right. So, what year did you join Addies, by the way? Do you remember?
2011.
Oh, you remember the one there, King?
I mean,
can't forget that one there.
Nah, I can't forget that one there. That was a good thing. And so I told you, like 2 weeks in, I went to Canada to play. And in I joined in October. I think it was December, not even sure. I think December 11th or December, something like that. Next month, the following month, 2 months after that was Global Clash.
Oh, yes.
Global Clash. And we won that. That was with, who was in that dance? Barrier Free, Supersonic, Cosmic. And them time Cosmic was hot. Cosmic was the top, a rising sound in Brooklyn, man. And big up Cosmic anyway, I'm saying. He's a big up. Who else is in that dance? I can't remember all these sounds that was in the dance, but it was 6 sounds, sorry, including us. And that was a big dance. That was a big win for us too.
Okay. So you're rolling through the years with Addies now. So that was like 2011?
Yeah, 2011. That's definitely 2011. That's December 2011.
2011. So like, what did I say now? What's been your best clash on Addies so far that you really enjoyed, and that was just a moment for you?
Everybody asks this question. I can never tell you which was my best clash. I think that's more of the fans to decide which was my best clash. I can't say like that was my best clash. I just go out there and try to do my thing. And some dances you execute, and some dances you don't. But sometimes when you execute, you don't. I keep telling, like I say, I'm a very competitive person, so like I don't like to make no mistakes. And even though when I do make mistakes, it doesn't sound like a mistake, but in my head, I know like, damn, I fucked up there. You know what I mean? But I keep going. But it's hard to tell people which was my best clash. There's a lot of them. The clash with King Shine was a big thing.
What was your most like memorable, like the one where you think of like, you've done enough clashes, but you must have one where you think of where, yo, that night there, man, yeah, man. We now forget that clash there. I remember all. You can't forget that one there.
I would say if you say it like that, one of my favorite clashes, I would say is the one in Trinidad. That one was that was against Taurus. Taurus was a young sound at the time. That young sound. They're big and they're good in Trinidad. Like they're real good. Like, and they my brethren and everything. But I mean, they stepped up and clashed against Addies, which was rough at the time. And I mean, for them, because they're a young upcoming sound. And I mean, so that was a big clash for me because that was the first time I ever been to Trinidad. First time ever playing. And I mean, and we in hostile territory, and that was a wicked dance. I missed that. That was a dance, and I think it was just the atmosphere, because we were in like a I don't know how it was like not a gym, but it's like a hall area. They have a big stage, And these people, yo, they had like torches, they had like drum cymbals. Yo, the shit was crazy.
Was
Crazy.
the support was the support big for Addies over there?
Of course, yeah. I mean, it was.
The reason why I asked is because obviously, like, Babyface is Trinidad, and I don't know if Addies was like they had the real, you know, the big support over there.
It was like everybody knew who Addies was, but when you go to Trinidad, just don't think because they know who Addies is, you're gonna get forward. It's not that kind of vibe. And I mean, you have to still prove yourself. And them times that A1 was on the sound, and you know A1 is from Trinidad as well, so he had a couple family members here. And it was, I mean, we had a little support, but not like tourist support. But the thing is, we won over the crowd with some tunes and arguments I made that worked. It worked. I feel like that's why I love that dance.
Okay. All right then. So moving on now. Yo, me I think so much clashes I just going through my mind that you've been a part of. Me I think about enough right now.
Yeah,
I think about the BS Odyssey one, but not even that one there. Soul Supreme, King Addies.
Yeah, man.
I want your take on that dance, because to me, I really did want that dance there to go tune for tune.
Everybody wanted to go tune for tune.
Me listen back the dance what the yeah. I mean, I say you say it's like them, you win two and them win two.
Definitely outwin. That's definitely outwin.
I say, yeah, and then I listen again. You see when you say that, I start the clash over again and listen. I mean, I say, we really want that dance to go 1 for 1. But what's your take? What's your take on that dance though? What's your take on that dance? And then like the walkout thing. What more know your take?
I don't know what it is with these sounds, especially these Brooklyn sounds that say they're the baddest thing, they're my best sound here, there, everywhere. They don't ever want to play Addies in tune for tune. It's one of the weirdest things. The dance could be tied two up, and they ain't hearing nothing about no tune for tune, bro. Nothing. They're not hearing it. LP, Soul Supreme. And the thing is, this happened to us with Soul Supreme already. People don't remember the go because the audio never went out. It was Global Clash 2000 and I believe 13. Yeah, Global Clash 2012 or 13. One of the two of them. I can't remember which year exactly. But that clash had Addies, Soul Supreme, Mad Squad, the sound from Europe, Heavy Hammer, bad song. Heavy Hammer. I can't remember all the sounds that was in it, but it was a lot of it was a good dance. And Soul Supreme was in it, and it was the same thing. But you see in Global Clash, you have to go tune for tune. You understand? There's no running from that. You have to go tune for tune. And even though we in tune for tune, they stopped the dance and walked out. Because they said, oh, the host was bullshit. It's just a thing where these sounds do not want to go tune for tune with Addies. And I don't know what it is. I don't know why. I swear to God, that this is just a normal thing.
Them walk out. So
yeah, the boss came on the stage. Soul Supreme was getting beat in tune for tune. I remember it clear. It was a wicked dance too. That's one of the biggest forwards ever. In that dance, that was one of the biggest forwards I've ever seen. What happened was Soul Supreme came in and played around a buju there. They played like some bujus.
Yeah.
And Addies was playing after them. So I looked at A1, I was like, yo, play some fucking bujus. Like, yo, we found some bujus. So they came off playing bujus and they burned down the round. And I tell you, they getting some forwards, bro. A normal, regular sound would have crumbled after that. I say, oh, A1, play some bujus. And we found some bujus. And the forward they got looked small compared to the forwards we got. You understand? So it's like they hit and we just counteracted that hit. Then the next round, they did the bounty killer thing. We came back with some bounty, same exact scenario. And then it ended up Soul Supreme, Addies, tune for tune. And I think they won like a round or something, 2 rounds or something like that. And then all of a sudden it became a biased dance. I don't know how. They blamed the host, all kind of story, but it's all good. And they ran out of the dance. And anybody that was there, you could tell you, they ran out of the dance. They walked out. Oh, it's the same story all of these Brooklyn sounds.
So then, so basically, them kind of them forfeit the
Yeah,
title to
man,
you.
the owner of the sound came and took the laptop from the selectors and walked out dance, bro.
So you just end up winning the clash by default, cause then walk out.
I mean, we was gonna win regardless. Didn't really matter to me what happened. We was gonna win that dance regardless of what. Cause they couldn't stand up to Addies in no damn tune for tune. No, crazy. No way.
Oh, first time I hear about that one day. Maybe because, as you said, the audio is not out.
Yeah,
so.
I don't think that audio ever got released. I don't think that audio ever got released. I'm not sure. I'm not honest. Honestly, I'm not sure.
Okay, so man. Yeah, cause the one in 2015. What you want? Is it 2015?
1-on-1 dance. I believe that was a tight dance, man. But you know how that go already.
Yeah,
you know that.
Yeah.
None of them want to play no tune for tune, no Addies, man. I don't know what it is, but I'll say it go.
Okay, cool. So, I see a question that somebody people them asking, and I'm just gonna ask you this one. Somebody said, "What happened to A1?" I don't know. If you can elaborate, if you can't, you can't. I don't know.
A1 is a church man now, you know what I mean? So that's what happened.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So people see there, all who ask that you get your answer right there, so bam. The man of God church. You see me?
Church? No.
The man of God church. Alright. So we'll move on now. Who are currently the active members of King Addies at the moment?
We have enough members now, man. No, we got me, of course, Killer Boo, of course, Sugi. Who else we got? We got Winter Fresh. We got Nika Glock. We got Syndicate, Soldier Vybz.
Okay.
Viper. There's a lot of us on the sound now.
Okay. Cause sometimes some of the clashes we listen to, I don't see you sometimes. We see or hear a next selector. So sometimes, like the other day when we did the live stream with Revolution and Addies,
that wasn't like a clash. That was just juggling, really.
Yeah, that was a jug. That's a juggling. But like even somebody clashed them. Cause I was listening to a clash. Sugar, Addies LP King Turbo, Badder than clash.
Oh yeah.
We're Kingpin there. And I think I don't know who was playing. I can't remember who was playing the sound that night.
Was playing them time. That Sugi was playing. I didn't go. I wasn't there for that one.
Okay, so it's just a thing like
Obi. Sorry, Obi. Obi plays the sound as well.
Okay.
Obi, the Rasta man for the song, you know what I mean? So you want to hear some Rasta tune, Obi, you know what I mean? The big tunes. But I didn't go to that dance. That was better than Clash. I went to the one against Supersonic. We won that one, but I didn't go to that dance in that year.
Okay.
The dance the other day, that was more of a toasting session, because that dance the other day, well, it was an internet thing where every song would bring their artists with them. So it was like you get the plate side and then you get the artist side. So we had Baby Doll and we had Jade, some up and coming artists from Jamaica. You understand? Who are signed to King Addies label, by the way. I want to just add.
Yo, you bad enough. Baby Doll bad enough. Very bad.
You know what I mean? But that was a toasting session. So and they were in Jamaica. So Winter Fresh and Nico, they're the selectors in Jamaica. So that's why you wouldn't see me doing that. You know what I mean? But Nico, Glock, and Fresh ain't no joke, bro.
Yeah. So more time you would deal with it, then sometime you may see Nico Glock, you may see the other selectors when it come on to a clash.
Yeah. I feel like anybody or Addies could step out at any given time. They don't always have to be me. And I mean, in the future, you might not see me in the next two clashes or whatever. You might see Sugi or and Solji. You never know. So. And that's the beauty of the thing right now. It's like you don't know who they gonna send. You know what I mean? You don't know who's going forward, so you can't really say, "Oh, Kingpin play like this," and they play. Nah, you can't do that again.
Okay. One question we forget to ask you earlier, like when you followed upon Addies, like was it pressure to kind of step into the shoes of Matara and like Babyface, cause them set it and put Addies on Yassa, and then like was the fight there? That's what man. Was the fight there when you forward from Addies? Come no, the man can say, oh, them boy, him can't play. Him don't know Addies. Him can't manage Addies. And so was the fight there? And what was it? What was it like? Was it pressure on your shoulders? Cause Mataran and Babyface, it was that in the 90s, big in the 90s. So what was it like?
I mean, definitely pressure there, but like, man, at first, I never really paid attention to like trying to fit in anybody's shoes. And to this day, I still don't think of it like I'm trying to walk in Mataran or Babyface shoes. I never think of it like that. I just know that there's a standard of militancy that King Addies have. You know what I mean? And that's what I try to keep the levels at. Like, I know certain dances we supposed to win. All dances technically we supposed to win. You understand? So you gotta be focused and prepared for every dance. And I'm not even talking about clashing. It could be a juggling dance. I'm not letting nobody outplay me. You understand what I'm saying? It could. I'm not saying it can't happen, but the goal and the focus is not to let it happen. You understand what I'm saying? So I feel like that's what it is when it comes to. So of course there's pressure because you know the hardest part of Addies is the fans. Technically, I think that's the second hardest part of Addies. The first hardest part of Addies is management, because they be on your case every day about making sure you're on point. You know what I mean? If you're not doing enough, they're gonna let you know. In the worst way, they're gonna tell you. You know what I mean? So I feel like management alone is like that pressure is there. Then there's the fans, and if you know Addies fans, they not going for bullshit. You understand? If you're not playing good, they're gonna stand up. They're gonna stand up on you in the dance, and when you lose or when you don't do good, they're gonna talk about it in the morning. So I think that's the two parts of the pressure. It's never to, yo, I'm trying to be like Face on Mataran. No, there's none of that. Not with me. Me, I just know the management and fans is the pressure. But once you're doing your thing, the fans work with you. The fans gonna start defending you, and that's the good part. And right now, the fans defend Addies to the core. Like, they defend Addies. Of course, we got haters, but that's part of it. Nobody ain't gonna go through life without no haters. You know what I mean? So I feel like once our fans are defending us and they on board with what we doing, we good. You understand? So right now, for me, there's always no real pressure on anything. Like, it's we good.
Yeah. So is there? I don't know. I'm
good.
Huh?
I said, ask anything, man. I'm good. We good. I got time today. We could talk. We good.
So I got time today, cuz. So, is there any sound that Addies have clashed? Addies have clashed nearly every top sound. Is there any sound that you'd may want to clash with, or any veteran sound that you personally that Addies maybe haven't tussle up with or anything like that?
So now I want to clash with, it's never really an answer for this. Like, I want to clash with everybody. Honestly, I don't care who the sound is. If you feel like to clash Addies and you can stand up with Addies, we could clash. There's no problem with it. If we're in a juggling dance and you decide you want to talk shit, we could talk. I mean, I'm not backing down for nobody. You understand? So it's not to say like I want to clash this person or I want to clash that person. Honestly, then again, I don't. It's never that. It's never that. And when you think of it like that, like sounds, I don't think like I want to clash like a sound system. I want to start playing with different people. Like, pause. I want to start juggling alongside different people. Like, I want to start playing alongside Kappa Shot and Chromatic and these old young dudes that's.
The uptone kind of
shit. I want to play with
kind of vibe
and them sound and all. Like, I want to juggle alongside them people too. You know what I mean? I just don't want to be on this sound clashing. I don't give a shit about these sounds, man. You know what I mean? Like, I don't really think about it in that way. Like, I don't want to just stay on that clash. Nah, I want to do different stuff and play alongside different people, man, and broaden this thing to make it bigger. Instead of we just playing alongside the same sounds over and over and over. I don't want to do that like that. I mean, I don't mind doing it, but the vision, the goal is like you want to broaden it at some point and reach out to everybody, the young, the old, everybody. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. King.
Do you feel the